Hey y'all, don't make this. Don't make this. If you got some pork chops in your deep freezer or in your freezer that you need to get out, I'm about to show you a tasty meal to do that. We're gonna take those pork chops, we're gonna defrost them, we're gonna rinse them off, we're gonna put them in a metal pan. We are going to add some lemon, lime, and water to said metal pan. And we're going to let those suckers marinate. We're going to add in some bay leaves, a cinnamon stick. You know, why? Why are we doing that when we shouldn't be making this at all? That would be because that's what we wanted to do. You saw a little bit of the tripod in the camera. It wanted to make its debut. It wanted to let you know that it was at work. Aha, that's what that was about. So we are now marinating our pork chops. We're gonna marinate those overnight. Now, that's gonna make them a lot more tender, or you can just marinate them for a couple of hours. These pork chops look a little crusty dusty because I let them suckers marinate for 2 days. So the longer they sit, they will get tender. This meat was so juicy and freaking tender. It is, man. But yeah, you don't have to marinate that long. Don't marinate that long, Chad. All right, we're gonna use some sazon. We're just gonna use a little bit out this seasoning packet. I'm gonna use some chicken bouillon. Both of those are by Goya. They are not sponsoring me, none whatsoever. Okay. So we're gonna put some thyme in there. And then we're going to put some hot chili oil. Just a little, not a lot. We're going to use some sesame seed oil. A little, not a lot. I would say each of those, half a tablespoon. We're going to use a tablespoon of this Magi seasoning. Oh, nope, that was half a tablespoon. I could have did a tablespoon of that. This turned out perfect, though. I'm going to be honest with you. Then we got some teriyaki sauce. So, we're going to toss that around. We're going to put the bones in there. Why? Because bones, for some reason, with the little meat still hanging out around the bone. Oh, yeah, I forgot we had to add some garlic powder. I guess we ain't through seasoning. Okay, if you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned. So, apparently, I wasn't sneezing yet. So, we put the bones in there. They're going to add, to this little mixture. And then you can chew the meat off from around the bone. Chad, mix that up, mix that around really, really good. Really, really good. And then we're going to add them to our wok. I'm using a wok to cook this. So we're going to use some extra virgin olive oil. If you do not have olive oil, you have vegetable oil, or whatever oil you may have, you can use that, darling. Okay. Keep the temp on medium high. Not medium, but medium high. Not high. Okay, not medium. Medium high. So in between those two. If you have a gas stove or electric, which you never. Medium high. We're going to cook it. And then we're going to remove it from the pan. We do not want to dump out those juices that is in that pan, because that is seasoning, darling. That is pot liquor. You understand me? That is pot liquor. The seasoning's all up in that. We're going to add in some crushed red pepper, because we are bringing the heat. Yes, we are. We're going to add in some garlic powder. Yes, garlic powder and onion powder goes on darn near everything, especially this. We're going to add in some more of that garlic seasoning. You see that it's still some seasoning in these packets. I'm using those same packets. You do not have to use the entire packet. This seasoning goes a long freaking ways, okay? Look at that. Look at all that seasoning still in there. I use that on 2 different more meals, be honest. I sure did. All right, we're going to add in a whole purple onion, only because I like purple onion. If you like yellow, do yellow. If you like white, use white. Use the onion you like, my darling. We're going to add in some cabbage. Now, this is where things get a little tricky. I'm about to build a little muscle because we got to incorporate this. We have to incorporate the cabbage and the onion. The cabbage is on top. We're going to move it to the bottom. Yes, I could have put the cabbage in first, but the onion would not have caramelized the way that it needed to had I done that. So you're going to want to cook the onion for 2 to 3 minutes before you add in your cabbage. We're going to mix that in really good. What we're doing is blending the seasonings and the onion and everything all together. Okay? Now I'm grating in. I'm using a potato peeler to grate in some carrots. Carrot is good for you. Okay, darling? It is healthy. This is, if anyone is a vegetarian, this is what it do right here. Because it's freaking delicious. We're going to mix that in really well. Okay? It has to be, using a little elbow grease is what we're doing. A little elbow grease. If you have not done so, please hit that like, to share, the subscribe button. Tell your mama and them, your dad and them, your aunt and them. We back in the kitchen. All right, we're going to make a well in the center. Okay. Now my heat has been turned up. It's a little high now because I want to kind of char it and I want to get out, a lot of that, extract a lot of the moisture from the vegetables to tenderize them. The cabbage is as tender as I need it to be, but it can cook a little bit longer because I wanted the broccoli to do the same. I added some sweet peppers, those little miniature sweet peppers. I added some of those. And we're going to go ahead and give this a taste to make sure that it's seasoned properly. Properly meaning that I don't mind serving it to someone else. Okay. That looks absolutely delicious. Got me stuttering because, child, I want some more. Excuse me. All right, we're going to get that stirred around a little bit. Let some of that heat hit that broccoli. Because that broccoli is still just a little bit tough. All right, stir, stir, stir. All right, now we can add our meat. And we're going to add in our teriyaki sauce. So I shake it up really well. And then I drizzle it over the pork. I grate some more carrot. Why? Because carrot is good for you. And I cut up some green onion out of my garden. And there it is. Pork, teriyaki pork vegetable stir fry. Almost a tongue twister. And I did some sticky rice. That's what you see right there, some sticky rice. So, all right. Thank you guys for hanging out. See you on the next video. Bye. Love you. Bye.